So we got a question from Ace on Twitch 17, and it's the classical schnopet, which we've kind of like taken to like, using it for like things that are like, kind of frustrating to deal with, or like, that like, the little like, pains of like game developer life. The schnopet actually comes from, Tom Scott's like video, where it actually came to mean like, mean through the memes on the internet, it came to mean like, that it's something where you spontaneously disintegrate when you think about it. And I have a list. I've been kind of compiling them. Since I'm not like feeling super, I'm not gonna go into like the bigger ones, but there's one that's it's not even like Resonite related. And it's just kind of like, like when I learned it, like, it just got some psychic damage. So apparently the start menu in Windows 11, it's a web app. It uses React, which explains why it's so slow. And like when I learned about it, I was like, why? Why would they do that? They literally have like, their UI frameworks that are like fast, and they made the start menu a web app, which it explains a lot, because to me, like, it's been frustrating because the start menu can be super, super slow and unresponsive. Like, I would literally sometimes open it, it takes like few seconds to even pop up. I type something, it takes few seconds to even respond to it. I'm like, why is it so slow? That's like the core feature of the operating system, and they made it a web app. And it just kind of broke my brain. And like a lot of this is like, frustrating because like, to me, like I've been using like Windows for a while, and like it has like lots of flaws, but like I always like thought like, at least like the core stuff, it generally works. And like it's an okay system despite a lot of the flaws. But now, like especially past few years, it's been kind of feeling like, all the people who knew how to make like a good operating system, or maybe like, decent operating system, like they're kind of gone, and it's just like people who don't know much about OS development. They know like other areas, and they're kind of, using that in area where it doesn't really apply well, and like the system is like suffering for a lot of that, and a lot of the core functions of the system are now just becoming more and more unreliable, and it's getting harder and harder to kind of just daily drive it. And on top of that, there's like the stuff like where like they keep shoving AI stuff into it, and feels like, all the AI stuff is coming at the cost of like, the core functionality, like, like my like audio will not work. The basic UI for like volume will not want to pop up sometime, and it has to be like, restarted. The file explorer will just kind of like, the path will freeze and not stop like updating. It's just like lots of little things that just keep breaking, that like shouldn't be breaking, that should have like basic level of quality control, especially for, a company the size of Microsoft. And it's just like becoming like it's degrading experience, and like this, the whole thing that like they even thought of using React for a core feature like that kind of explains a lot, and like it like puts me like in a situation where I'm like, I really don't want to be using this anymore. I want to switch to Linux. There's still a few things blocking me, so I'm kind of suffering. Sire managed to escape.
Yeah, I escaped.
And I hope I will be able to at some point, but yeah, that's my schnopet. And I hope you enjoy the psychic damage I've given you with this knowledge.
Oh boy.
So you're doing, that's why I'm like when you're working like on the stuff, like to make stuff work on Linux, I'm like, thank you. You're paving the way for, for other people.
I'm trying. Oh man, you should tell them about how when you open your calendar, your entire computer explodes.
Oh my god, yeah. And I'm not even the only person who has this issue. Like I've talked with some people who actually like encounter the same bug. So, like every now and then, if I click in Windows, I click on the calendar to open the calendar because I just want to check a date on something or something. Just in the taskbar, you click like on the time and date. my PC will just start dying, and I check, and like the CPU usage 100%, memory usage 100%, just everything goes 100%, everything's dying for like 10 minutes, and then it like decides to like kill whatever's causing that, and goes away, and it's not even like visible process that's like eating all the memory and it's eating all the CPU. It just does it, like, and it's been doing it like now and then, and it's just like, why? It's just like, I don't know, it feels like company the size of like Microsoft, like they should have better like quality standards, like, and it feels like they've been kind of dropping, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not great.
Nope.
Every day I look back to where I came from, and I am all the more glad that I managed to escape.
Yeah, I hope to do the same someday. Like at this point, it's just kind of like it's past the point.